What is up guys, Patterson here. In today's FIFA 17 video we're going to be talking about how to win Division 1. So I'm going to give you some tips and advice to try and help you win Division 1 if you haven't won it before. If you keep coming close you just can't get that extra kind of step and gameplay tips you need. I'm going to be showing you some of mine and just some quick kind of easy advice, tips, stuff like that. So we're going to start off with, I did write notes on this one, so I don't really know how it's going to go, but we're going to just get into the video now. So my first tip is play when FUT Champions is going on, higher chance of success. The reason for this is because the FUT Champions servers and online division servers are a lot different. So the FUT Champions ones are going on, they're normally laggy and stuff like that. So when you're playing online divisions, the servers are more free online division matches, so you're more likely to get a good game against someone who is maybe not as good, or someone who is very good from not playing FUT Champions, trying to get into FUT Champions quickly. So you might get either of the two, but you're more likely to get the first one. So that is the first one. Next one, have a good or average team. So my advice on this would be fill your team with meta players, Chris Smalling, Kante, Eric Bailly, Luke Shaw, stuff like that. Just players that are cheap and good. Could win the online Division 1, but in my opinion, you need a really good team to win Division 1 when you're playing at the high times. So the next thing is formation. Formation is a big thing for online Division 1 and FUT Champions, and the thing you want to look out for is the meta formation. There's two that come to mind, 4-3-2-1 and the 4-3-3-4 and the 4-1-2-1-2-2, which I would recommend any of these three for online Division 1 because certain formations leave certain gaps between the left centre mid and right centre mid, and there's two centre backs. So I would recommend the 4-3-2-1 to keep your defence right, like kind of on path and straight forward. I think that's the best way to do it for online Division 1. So I'd recommend them. And always have a good set of custom tactics and play instructions. There's a lot on my channel. You don't want to go too high on pressure, too high on aggression. So I would check them out on my channel if you haven't already. The next is don't rush the play. You can always turn around and build up play and wait for the late opportunity. You get a through ball and pass the ball. But what you want to do is wait for the passing lanes to become open. You don't know what a passing lane is. A passing lane is in between your left centre back and your left back, or your right centre back and your right back. It becomes an opportunity where you can triangle the ball through the gap, and it normally gets you right forward behind the right centre back or right back in between the space. So when you've got past the left centre back, right centre back, right back, left back, you're past the opponent's defence. Now becomes the tricky part, how to finish against someone who maybe have a De Gea, a Courtois, a Begovic, a Butland, someone that's an OP goalkeeper or an expensive goalkeeper. One that's really difficult to get past is Schmeichel and Foreman, or Barman, I think he's called. There's like a couple of goalkeepers that are really hard to get past. So what I would recommend is going for a certain angle, maybe 90 degrees, and then shoot it across goal for the left or right hand side in the corner, depending on which wing. But you want to either finesse it when you're in the box, then work very well if you've got a player with his proper foot, not his weak foot. If you do that, then you have a finesse shot. It normally goes into the top corner. But another one is low driven. If you don't know how to do that, it's circle, or I don't know what it is on Xbox, B. You press B twice and look, and you aim for either the left or right hand corner. And what that does is either makes your goalkeeper dive to the corner, or it's just going to go in. But if you're one-on-one, normally I finesse it sometimes, and sometimes I low driven. Depends on the situation, but when you get kind of used to it, you know when the goalkeeper's movement and he's coming out, you know what to do. But sometimes if the goalkeeper does a certain dive, you can chip the goalkeeper when you're so close, and it makes it a lot easier for you to score. So players who do the chips very well and on time is Martial. He's very good at getting through and scoring when there's a chipped opportunity. So that was don't rush the play, and the next one is play counter-attacking football. So this is quite a simple one to kind of understand and stuff like that. But normally on FIFA you see a lot of players playing possession. I don't play possession, I play counter-attack, fast play, try and get the ball in behind as quickly as I can with powerful strikers, as in Ibrahimovic and Lukaku in Heung-min Son. So I would recommend for this is have your central striker. He doesn't need to be fast, he just needs to have good physical and good passing. So I have Ibrahimovic on the right hand side, I have Lukaku on the left, I have Son. So the good thing with that is the right hand side, if I've got Ibrahimovic in the middle, I can hold the ball up with Ibra, pass to Lukaku, he can hold up the ball, throw the ball back to Ibrahimovic, Ibrahimovic controls it, passes to Son who's got the pace, shooting weak foot, and we've scored there. That's quite simple. But with players like that, it's hard to get a fast attacking going with Ibrahimovic. That's why I've got Son on the left and Lukaku on the right. So you've got that central striker who's very good at everything apart from pace. So a lot of the times you've got to play through your wings, which is a good way to play if you're not very good at if you've got a central striker that's slow and you're new to FIFA, it's not going to work. You've got to be someone who's kind of used to the game, so I'd recommend you either putting someone really fast on every spot so you can get quickly through the goal, or try and get someone in the middle who's kind of good in the air, maybe at 84 Lukaku, have Theo Walcott and someone else on the left hand side. So that would really help you out as the pace goes. I'd recommend using pace if you're kind of new to FIFA or you need help in online divisions. Just use pace in every position. So this is kind of a simple one, but I don't see anyone doing it. This is actually making a sub in the 70th minute onwards. So I would recommend putting someone who's really fast and really skillful on the bench for a kind of a fast impact sub. So players that are kind of cheaper you can use are Yannick Bolasie and Alejandro Gomez. Them are two really solid, really fast, really skillful, really good at finishing players. I recommend Bolasie because he's got the skills and he's very fast and agile. Same with Gomez, he's a little bit smaller, but in the latter part of the game, the opponent's defence is really tired. They want to kind of just finish the game and see it out. Players like this make it difficult for your opponent to kind of track down. So I'd recommend kind of fast players. Don't bring on a kind of a slow powerhouse on the latter part of the game because it won't really help you. Because the opponent's defence is losing stamina, but they're still physical. So I'd recommend them kind of players that would help you out a lot. Along with just trying to keep the ball kind of in the later part of the game. Keep the ball close to your kind of own half. Don't be pushing the ball like too high up and pushing your team forward as well. See, if you lose the ball with your centre midfielder in the kind of their part of the pitch, it gives them more of a chance to get their left mid and right mid far out to the wings and spread the play, which that in turn make your left back follow their left mid and your right back following their right mid. And what it does there is it moves your left back and right back far out width, but opens your opponent's passing lanes. So then you can typically just pass the ball through the left centre back and right back position, or left back and right back, whatever it is. But it's such a simple tactic which in turn makes it difficult for you to defend because they're passing the ball through a passing lane which hardly ever gets intercepted unless you got someone who's really tall and good at defending. So next thing is, if you're drawing in the 80th minute and you're playing online Division 1, what I would recommend is go attacking, because then all what you're losing is 1 point. If you're drawing, if you're losing, doesn't really matter. So just go attack and get the win and try and get as many points as you can. So if you're drawing's not good for no one, it gives you 1 point. You may as well go out for the win. Next is, don't dive in for tackles, jot your opponent and wait for a mistake. So a lot of people just dive in for the ball and then in turn make them either give away a foul or it gives your opponent a free kick on the edge of the box for them to score. So what I would recommend is just jockey your opponent. 9 times out of 10 your opponent will make a stupid pass or a rush pass trying to get a goal or try to get an opportunity. So you can just go in there, jockey the ball and just wait for him to make a mistake. 9 times out of 10 he will do that. So the next thing, if you don't think you're going to shoot, don't shoot. If you don't think you're going to score, don't shoot. That's what I meant. But just turn back and pass the ball to your right back or left back, and just build up the play again, because it doesn't really hurt you to do that. And a lot of the times when their team's really far back as well, it's harder for you to score because there's a lot more pressure on your midfielders. So I would recommend in that moment pass to your left back or right back. Hold up the ball for about 5 seconds with your left back, dribble back a little bit, and then come back forward with either your left forward or right forward, and just try and hold up the ball on the wings. Wait for your central striker and make it run the box, and just either R1 exit, which is a blast across the box on the ground, and it makes it kind of difficult for the opponent to defend, because normally if you've got a striker with good attacking positioning, they're all going to get there first to the ball, or the defender who is the latter part of the game really tired, stuff like that. So it makes it a kind of good opportunity, and it's really OP and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it for this online Division 1 tips video. I've been Patterson. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.